Welcome back. 518. A gene therapy infusion may change the life of a 4-month-old baby there. Rich Nye reports the child has spent his entire life on a ventilator.
Going into the IV line is Zolgensma, a gene therapy infusion that costs $2.1 million for the one-time dose. The drug has proven effective treating children under 2 with spinal muscular atrophy. Indiana Medicaid first rejected the treatment for Anthony Schmitz because he is on a ventilator, but gave approval on appeal.
Early diagnosis is key, and don't give up. It's not a death sentence, so just keep fighting. It's a baby. Keep fighting.
I think this was really a group decision that said, yeah, medically this made sense for this child, and so the cost kind of fell by the wayside.
Zolgensma replaces the function of the missing or non-working gene with a new working copy of the human SMN gene. Without treatment, Anthony's life expectancy was about 2 years.
No mom wants to bury their child, so I just want to see him grow up with his brothers.
Even if we can make some smaller difference where we do help his respiratory function, he doesn't need to be on a ventilator or things like that, that would be a tremendous win, I think, for him and his family.
The future is unknown, so I'm still nervous, but I'm more excited. I can't wait.
Today, her son is pumped full of potential new life.
It could take several weeks before doctors know if that medicine, gene therapy there, is working for the baby. Many Americans who survive cancer have financial struggles. The American Cancer Society surveyed 400 patients under 65. About half said they faced financial hardship because of their diagnosis and the treatment. Nearly a quarter more said they had trouble paying medical bills, had to borrow money, or had filed for bankruptcy. 30% considered skipping or delaying care because of cost concerns. The Missouri State basketball team hopes to rebound tonight, the way Dana Ford is preparing for the game against Bradley next.
Booking a getaway on your side can protect your wallet.
Look at actual customer photos that haven't been photoshopped.
We'll show you how to save money without falling for misleading ads.
Cruise lines are notorious for this.
And simple solutions for your spring break plans. Tonight at 6.
We're rolling out amazing new specials on OzarksDeals.com. Today's offer, get 2 tickets and a dinner to the Hughes Music Show for only $49.99. That's a $140 value. Only on OzarksDeals.com.
The concept of our Foodful store is simple. Hundreds of items marked down throughout the store daily, like petite sirloin steak in the family pack or petite sirloin roast, $3.78 a pound. Wright's covered wagon bacon in the 10-pound box, $13.98 a box. Cook's ham portions, shanks or butts, 98 cents a pound. Ground beef in the 10-pound roll, $1.98 a pound. And in the produce department, Florida strawberries in the 1-pound container, $1.76. And it's all at Foodful, Springfield, Joplin.
There are so many ways to connect with your friends and your family and even your favorite news anchors online. But before your kids start using social media, teach them these 3 simple things to stay safe. Know the ins and outs of the sites you use so you can show your family how it works. Remember that the internet is not private. Your digital footprint will last forever. Beware of imposters and anything that may seem too good to be true, because chances are it is.
This KY3 for Kids message is brought to you by Aaron Sachs and Associates.
We just want to tell you, your weather people have absolutely nailed these storms down to the nth degree. I mean, it's incredible how well you nailed this Friday and Saturday storm, and you prepared everyone for it. And by Wednesday, we were all getting prepared for it. And it's exactly what you said would happen. This new weather alert system you've set up, it's fabulous. KY3 is our favorite channel, and I just want to take a minute to say thank you.
No matter where your daredevils go or what they get into, you can breathe easier, because they may qualify for free or low-cost health insurance through Medicaid and CHIP. Even if you've applied before, your kids could still be eligible for doctor and dentist visits, prescriptions, and more. Get your kids covered today. Go to insurekidsnow.gov or call 1-877-KIDS-NOW.
And now, KY3 First Alert Weather.
January standards, this would be a warm day even if we quit right now. We're above average highs, as in other words. 49 in Springfield, Mountain Grove, West Plains. 42 in Harrison. It's been one of the cooler spots this morning. 53 in Joplin. 50 at Camdenton even. So you can see way back to the west, even Kansas City's 46. There is a cold front on the way, but it's not going to bring a huge drop. We may see high temps happen all around noon in Springfield, then drop a little in the afternoon. Lots of clouds, but once again, I think there's going to be at least some peaks of sunshine today. That could make a big difference for especially our southern counties. In Springfield's case, I think a lot of clouds, maybe the sun popping out here and there, and I wouldn't rule out a couple of rain showers, primarily in the afternoon, just behind that front. But our high temps should hit the upper 50s today. We're going to cut that number significantly tomorrow, starting in the 20s and a high in the 40s.
The Bass Pro Shops Tournament of Champions tips off tomorrow night at JQH. Chad Pline tells us Missouri State is very close to naming a new football coach.
Good morning, everybody. Multiple people telling me that former Arkansas head coach Bobby Petrino will be the next head football coach at Missouri State. And no official word from the university today, or when an announcement will come officially. Now, Petrino has been a head coach for 14 years, twice at Louisville, 4 years at Arkansas, and has a record of 175 and 119. MSU President Cliff Smart proclaiming one of the best coaches in America will be leading our Bears next year. I also reached out to former quarterback DeAndre Smith. He tells me he would have loved the opportunity to come back to Springfield. Still more calls coming in, and we'll have more for you coming up later on today. Meanwhile, the Bears are getting ready for a 7 o'clock tip tonight at home as MSU hopes to move to over the 500 mark in conference play. The Bears have won every other game in the Valley this season. They currently sit at 2-2. And Coach Dana Ford continues looking inward when it comes to this team, adjusting his message from what worked last year.
We had guys like Dixon and Kreckle and Webster, but they had more of a chip on their shoulder. So the message I was giving them, that could connect faster. You know, they had no problems. You know, we call it blood, sweat, and tears. And that was good for that group. Well, this group's a little different. They're bigger, they're more talented, so I've got to make some adjustments to utilize the group better.
Meanwhile, Mizzou Tigers looking for back-to-back wins on the road at Mississippi State. The Bulldogs racing out to a 26-9 lead in this one. Mizzou slightly chipping away as Javon Pickett makes it back-to-back layups. He has 9 points off the bench. Second half, Kobe Brown going to have a jam to cut the Bulldogs lead to 15. Brown with 10 points, but the Bulldogs go on to take the victory, 72-45. By the way, the coaches' polls have been released. Missouri State Lady Bears are up to 17th in the nation. That's after a 19th rank in the AP Top 25 poll yesterday. And the Drury Lady Panthers remain the top team in Division II. They've been ranked in the coaches' top 25 now for 103 consecutive weeks. That's a look at your morning sports. I'm Chad Pline.
All right, thank you, Chad. Now I want to take a look at your gas prices as you're heading out this morning. Save you a little bit at the pump here in Springfield. The best price is at $2.15. That's at the Price Cutter Express on East St. Louis Street. Now let's take a look at our Lebanon price, $2.23 at the Casey's on North Jefferson Avenue. If we have any Monette drivers this morning, $2.10 at the Murphy's USA on Highway 60 West. Now that is quite a bit lower than any other gas stations I saw in the area. Last but certainly not least, Bolivar, $2.17. This is at the Phillips 66 on Broadway Street. We'll go over a couple of different areas this morning. Let me know if you want to see your best gas prices in your neck of the woods. Also, let me know if you see some prices better where you are. Back to you.
A house fire near Battlefield this morning. The number of people who escaped from that burning home and what firefighters are sharing about the investigation.
Oh, yeah. Nailed it. That's what I'm talking about.
You okay, Glenn?
Dude, I'm just so pumped we got all this McDonald's at such a great price.
Everyone loves a great value. Right now, buy a savory sausage biscuit and any size Coke for just $1 each.